Well, some big breaking news which is coming in. This is a fallout of the Ahmedabad air tragedy. In fact, DGCA now has ordered for additional safety inspection for the Boeing fleet of Air India. In fact, DGCA has asked Air India to carry out additional maintenance action on the Boeing 787s, 8 as well as 9. Boeing 787-8 and Boeing 7879 with immediate effect. Now, this is the precautionary measure which is following that crash yesterday. In fact, the DGCA very clearly has directed that Air India for a one-time check before departure from the 15th of June onwards. And this is the order that we have. It talks about the one-time check before the departure of flight from India, also inspection of fuel parameter monitoring and associated system checks. So let me go across to Nilesh, who's joining us with more on this. Of course, this has really rattled the entire aviation industry about if there are enough checks and balances. Nilesh, tell us about the latest whip which is coming in from DGCA. What are the additional safety measures which have been put in place?
Well, yes, absolutely. As you rightly pointed out, that post the incident that was reported from Ahmedabad, serious questions were raised onto the safety and security of the Boeing aircraft, as well as on the maintenance aspect as well. Now, we have been speaking to various aviation experts also, who at the moment have been highlighting that what could be the possible cause of the engine failures or the crash of the Boeing 17, and which is why we can see how the DGCA has now given out advisory to Air India and has requested to enhance of the Boeing aircrafts. Now, this will be followed or will be in effect from 15th of June, that is this month. Now, 9 points of inspection has been given out by the DGCA. One, the higher point being is to inspect the fuel parameter monitoring and associated system of the aircraft. Second being the air compression and associated system is also been highlighted to be checked by the DGCA. Electronic engine system and other electronic equipment parameters are what the DGCA is highlighting to be maintained into the Boeing aircraft.
So avionics and electronics are going to get an additional check before the takeoff. Well, hopefully these steps are going to ensure that it never happens again. Thank you so much, Nilesh, for joining us. With that, we wrap up Blueprint Exclusive. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you again on Monday at 6:30 p.m.